me again. Over the past few days, I've been talking to the good folks here over the Facebook and the YouTube and online and everything about my collection of antique fishing equipment. And something that I like to do is find old equipment when I'm out and recondition it and reuse it. And what I have right here, I don't know how old of a crankbait it is. This square bill crankbait that I found. Seen better days, as you can tell. A lot of the paint is gone. The back hook is completely gone. This one's rusted real bad and missing a point. And what I want to do is I want to recondition it and make it usable again. Now, as luck would have it, I already have the right size hook with a split ring already on it. I got very, very lucky with that. I've got 2 of those, and of course I've got extra split rings. So that's the first step. I'm going to take off these old split rings and we'll get started. Now, the easiest way I know to get off one of the split rings is to get your fingernail up underneath it and just pull it up and over the bump, and it should come right off. Based on the weight and construction, this is a pretty decent quality crankbait. It's not 99-cent store one. It's a pretty good one. And of course, if worse comes to worse and you can't get the split ring, like that one is a little too rusted, it's not opening, you can always cut them off. Wire cutters will do. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got the split rings and the hooks off. Your first reaction is probably to go ahead and put hooks on it now, but that's not what we're going to do. I've got this little gizmo here sitting in front of me. That's called helping hands, and they do exactly that. They act as a second set of hands. Now, what I like to do as a next step is to clean it. As you can see, a lot of the paint's already gone. Darn light. This is a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Got a cup of water sitting there in case you're wondering. And then you scrub it the best you can. Now, the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, doing what it does and being the cleaning product that it is, it's going to take off any other extra loose paint, surface rust, that kind of thing. I missed the split ring on the front of it. Alright, now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the bottom. That's the stuff that we got off of it already. One of these days I'm going to learn to take out that light before I start doing videos, because the glare down here is just awful, and I apologize for that. Now anyway, now that we've got it clean, we're going to let it dry. Watching this thing dry is going to be like watching paint dry. I'll spare you the boredom. I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, I'm back. It's clean, it's dry. I've gotten all of the loose dirt off of it. And while I was cleaning it, I saw some brand markings. Get that up there by the camera, hopefully it focuses. Right about here on the head, it says RC squared. I don't know who that is or what that means. I'll look that up later, but that's what kind of crankbait it is an RC squared. We're going to pick some colors. Now, the color scheme that was already on it with the brown and the oranges isn't bad, but I like a little flair. Now, I probably have more nail polish than most women. Because it's handy to paint this kind of thing with. Oh wait, there's more. See, what happens is the wife and the daughter, they go and they buy nail polish. They use it one time, decide they hate it, it's just not cool enough, it's not what the kids are wearing, and so on and so forth, and then it comes to me. Now, nail polish can be used for what we're doing today, because once it's on, it's pretty well waterproof. If you put on a clear coat, which I've got some clear in here somewhere. And as I'm doing this, I'm looking at the colors, I'm making a plan here. I think that's the last one. Yeah, those are the last ones. Okay, I guess it's not clear, it's clear and sparkly. Anyway, out of the tons of colors that I have to choose from, I'm liking this purple with the glitter. I'll move these out of the way. I'm liking that a lot. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the back be a dark color, that. The belly, I'm going to do a light color. I think this white will do just fine. And then in the middle, I'm going to have it fade something really sparkly. We're going to put some of that on it. That's clear with sparkles. But I'm thinking probably the blue. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Basically, you paint it on with a brush, just like you're doing your nails, and you let it dry. I'm going to go ahead and do the light color first, and I'll be right back. Oh, there it's me again. Apologize for being covered in grass there while it was drying. I went out and mowed the yard. When I left you guys, I was putting on the first coat of the white color. I put on 2 coats of this. It's just basic white. And then I took this color and I did the gill plates in the back. Then I took this, which all this is really is silver glitter and clear coat. Pretty nice. Now what I thought was a shiny purple is actually the same thing that I just had there. It's clear with purple glitter in it. But a lot of purple glitter. I did a lot of work with that. Once it's all the way dry, I'm going to do the lateral line with a black. And I'm going to do the gill plate. Not the gill plate, but the gill slit. And that. Now, I don't know the names of most of these, you know, color-wise. Doesn't say what color that is. It's LA colors. Anyway, but that's the general plan. But let me get this up here by the camera so you can see it. Let me block that light there with my head if I can. Oh, that made it worse. There we go. You can see the silver and the purple glitter there together over the white. Now if I flip it that way, let me roll it a little bit. You see the glitter showing up? That ought to do real nice. It's still wet, so I'm not going to touch it. Let me flip it around to show you that side. But like I said, I'm going to put a black lateral line on it. Put that red on the gill slits there. I was able to do some more research. If you remember, I said that it had the RC2 written on it. Rick Klum Square Build. It is a Bass Pro Shop Lucky Strike brand. Sells for $8 online. So it's pretty decent crankbait, and I'm hoping that after I do all this painting and stuff to it that it swims straight. But I think that ought to catch something. You know, if they don't bite it because they're hungry, they might bite it because they're scared of it. One of the two. But once it's all painted and dried, we'll give her a shot and see how it goes. Once it's all the way dry, I'll be back. Oh, it's me again. I went out and I put another whooping on the yard. Just about got it done. But I came in for a breather and thought I'd show you the finished. I got that jagged lateral line on it. Like I said, I put a little pink around the gill slit. The other side looks much the same. Got the now that it's dry, you can see how glittery and shiny that really is, with the purple glitter, and then on the sides the silver. Other than putting the hooks back on it, it's ready to go until I drop it off the table and break it. Now that it's all painted and dry and ready to go, next step is we're going to take it out and we're going to test it, make sure it still swims straight. Any luck, we might actually catch something. But I'll pick up recording once I get where I'm going, and we'll give her a test and see how it goes. Wish I had a way to prop it. There we go. I'll just hold it. There we go. Anyway, if there ever was a plan, that's the plan. I'm going to bring it up right here, right in front of me. Okay, good enough.